Hello, welcome back to 50/50 Day. We've been having a good day, right?
Good day so far.
This is session 3. We have some exciting things coming up. 50/50 Day is a global day of films, speakers, discussion, action pledges, all about what it's going to take to get to a world that's more gender balanced and better for everyone. This is session 3. There were 2 other sessions that were great too that you can watch. Yep. I want to do, well, first I want to introduce Kim Brooks.
Hello.
Who is my wonderful co-host, and we've been having, she's done some amazing interviews today, having a very good time. And as we're saying, we're always like pushing this technology to link all these 35,000 events together through this live stream. And then we're actually going to be tapping into a quite exciting and very interesting one. Where are we going exactly?
So one thing about 50/50 Day is it's very critical to bring this message in the places where they need to be. And one of those places is in the schools.
Yes, bring the change to the young kids, yes.
Absolutely. So right now, we're so excited about this. Jada Pinkett Smith, a woman who really doesn't need any introduction, an actress and a philanthropist. She is going to be in conversation with the students at Sarasota Military Academy
and
with
Todd
Brown.
Woo!
So this is awesome. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Looking good.
Hey.
We're so looking forward to you all talking.
So the students are going to interview Jada, so we're going to just be observers.
Yeah, we're going to just enjoy.
And check this out.
Go for it.
Very good. Hey, thank you, all of you, for joining us. This is so fantastic. We've been excited all day. We've been going back and forth doing things for the last couple of days, looking at historical women and how they've changed the world. And we've had people that are contemporary women that are changing. I don't know if you recognize this person. This is one of the people that we were discussing earlier today. So we have students that are really anxious to talk to you. And if you don't mind, we could get into the questions. Gianna.
Hi, I'm Gianna, and my question is, how difficult was it to move into Hollywood being an African-American female?
Well, I think that it was definitely challenging. I think it's challenging for all women, to be honest with you. And it's one of those journeys that continue to be challenging. But the beauty is, I'm sure everyone is seeing how everything is changing slowly but surely, as far as having more female executives and having more female directors and producers, so that our voices and our stories are brought to light more. So a lot of things have changed since I first started in this industry. So we're making good strides.
Very good. Next question.
Hi, I'm Samantha, and my question is, what inspired you to be an activist?
Oh man, I think my grandmother inspired me to be an activist because it was just part of my childhood. Activism was part of my family life, to be honest with you. And I was just reared to believe that my voice mattered, and that I was here to help make change, to help make this place a better place to live. And so it really was something, and is something, that is just part of my natural makeup. And it's one of my joys too, is to create platforms for people who aren't necessarily heard often, and to also just push forward messaging in regards to equality for everyone, freedom for everyone, because I believe that freedom is the strongest power we can have.
Very good. Very good. Gabe.
Hello, my name is Gabe, and my question is, have you had anyone tell you you want to be successful?
Yes. Yeah, you'll have people tell you a whole lot of stuff. That's for sure. And that's why it's so important to really you really have to have a sense of self, because people will tell you you're not going to be successful, or people will try to gear you in directions that might not necessarily be your path. And so you really have to have a understanding and a trust within yourself. And that goes for everyone across the board, no matter what your economic status is, whether you're male, female, that's for everyone. We really have to get into a place of individual power where we can stand in a certain certainty and knowingness about ourselves, so that no matter what people say, we can still stand strong in what we believe within.
Next question. We have Matthew. Matthew.
Hello, my name is Matthew. There seems to be so much hate going on in the world. What advice do you have to help change that?
I would say my advice to that is not to be a reflection of that. You know, I think the biggest superpower that we all have is love. You know, and it seems really difficult when somebody's coming at you with a lot of hatred, or somebody's coming at you with negativity. Sometimes we ingest that and we become that very thing. And how we dissolve that is really by dealing with those people and those circumstances with calmness and from a place of consideration and respect. And it's what Martin Luther King preached, that it took me a very long time to understand his messaging. But the only way to dissolve negativity and to dissolve hatred is to be the very opposite. You can't give that energy something to feed off of.
Good.
Hi, I'm Jason. Growing up, who inspired you the most?
Who inspired me the most in my life? Well, I'll say that my grandmother in the beginning of my life inspired me the most. And I would say my children, Jada and Willow today, and my bonus son Trey, inspire me now. My children teach me so much. And I know a lot of times, you know, I'm sure your parents are, you know, always, you know, they're guiding you and telling you what they think you should be doing, and all the adults in your life. And that's a beautiful thing, because that's part of the journey as well. But never forget, you guys are teaching us as much at the same time.
Beautiful.
Very good. Bradford.
Hello, my name is Bradford. If you could give someone my age one piece of advice for success, what would it be?
For somebody your age, well, I would just tell you that whatever it is that you're in the lane of trying to become successful in, I would say really master that skill, you know, because right now that's what it's all about. It's like I really feel like it's really difficult for your generation, because with social media, Instagram, all these things, it's like a click of a button, you can have everything that you want, whatever information you want, you know, you can buy things. And you know, I feel like there's a certain resilience and a level of hard work and consistency and being persistent at what it is you're trying to do. You're going to hear no a lot. But don't let that take you off your path, you know, and just make sure that you stay on top of learning the thing that you are trying to have a career in or be successful at, and become a master at it. And I'm going to tell you something, it never stops. It never stops. I've been doing it 20 some plus years, and I'm still working.
That is so great.
Very good. I'd like to ask you one question while I have you here. So you talk about being persistent and never stopping and things like that. So how do you personally deal with difficulty or even failure, and how do you overcome that?
You know, I tell you what, failure for me has taught me more than even success. Because it's through failure that I've had to look at my weak points, and I've had to really confront myself in a way of like, where do I need to strengthen? Where do I need to get better? And I don't think that we can look at failure as, you know, being something that knocks us down and you know, we'll never get up again. We'll never be able to do, you know, whatever that particular thing was or is again. And for me, I use it as a time of growth, you know, to really to look at where did I go wrong? What went wrong, and how can I make it better and make it right next time? And usually when I approach it that way, I don't fail the same way again. You know, so at least I can correct it. And you know, we'll win and sometimes we lose. And that's life. That's life. You know. But I've been very grateful for my downfalls, and I always come back stronger. Always come back stronger, and just know that that's what failure is about. It's about being given the opportunity to become stronger, and that's all it is.
Love that.
Very good.
Love it.
Very. Do you have any more questions in here?
That was wonderful. I love listening to it. Okay, you guys are both dream teachers. We already know that Todd is an amazing teacher, but Jada, I was like, yes. See,
Jada dropping gems.
Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And now this is a 50-50 day. We're so happy to have you all a part of it, about getting to a more gender-balanced world that's better for everyone. All issues, all races, all ages, all genders, everyone. We need to really unleash on how that's going to make society better.
Yeah.
And that's what this day is about. We have incredible events happening all over the world today, including yours. So thank you for dropping that wisdom, and thank you all for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Much. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Have a
You're
great
amazing.
day.
Thank you. Good to see you. Jada's fantastic.
Amazing.
She really
Okay,
is.
just randomly, we just went to Sarasota, Florida. So this is when I love the internet. There are days I hate the internet, but that was like one of those moments.
This is a day.
This is definitely the day where it's like, okay, we just zoomed on over there, and she was zooming on over there, and that was pretty awesome.
Shout out to Julie. Because,
Yeah, Julie, come over here.
Julie, hello.
Julie Hermelin made all of that happen.
I want to thank everyone at Jada's team, Jana
Yes.
Batende Bay from her foundation, and Donna Boski. We thank you so much for connecting all the dots and having Jada participate. And Jada,
great.
thank you for participating in our 50-50 day.
That was
All the
fantastic.
students at the Sarasota Military
And
Questions,
students all over.
fantastic questions, and Todd Brown. So thank you, everyone. We were glad to have you participate. So let's get
Professor.
to the Empire